Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. I've talked to my therapist about that already, but I'm screaming on the internet about that because, I just need everyone to know, I guess. I have zero friends, like zero friends. There are no people my age around me, literally. No, I don't even talk to anyone. I don't talk to anyone, not via internet, not in real life. I'm silent all the time. I haven't had a crush on anyone in 6 years. Last time I was in love with someone, I was in ninth grade. Obviously, I have no boyfriend, and I'm very frustrated. I see everyone having a couple, being a couple. I literally have no one around me who would be the same age as me. I go on hikes and I choose the same exact routes every day because I've seen everything Thailand has to offer. I either need to travel or someone, I don't know. That's it. Thank you for listening to that. I'm very lonely. I'm 21. I have no friends. I have no partner. It's nice being alone. No, it's not.
Okay, you seem really nice, so I'm gonna try to be nice to you. I think it's great that you're going to therapy, but that doesn't seem to be enough. What you also need to do is get off the internet. This is the downside or the side effects, whatever you want to call it, of social media and on people living on the internet. We forgot how to socialize with each other. That's why you have no friends, that's why you have no relationships. You chose to go on hikes, that's great, that's absolutely amazing. It keeps your mind sane and your body in shape. But you chose to do an activity that you're gonna do alone. Choose some other hobbies that will get you around people. Go to a gym, start doing yoga, do whatever you want, do whatever you like, but choose some activities that will get you around people. Like I said, because of the social media and the internet, we forgot how to actually socialize with each other face to face. And that's the problem. And I could say it's a problem for all of us, but it seems to be a bigger problem for younger generations. All you have to do is see it as a problem and try to find the solution that you're most comfortable with.
I'm going to say this one more time and louder for the men in the back because I am stunned at how many men think having a job absolves you of household responsibilities. You think helping around the house is the equivalent of a second job and therefore unfair. But wait, I thought housework wasn't a job. I thought you said it was easy. And if you think all the things your wife does around the house are easy, then why would you complain for having to participate in them? You think going to work entitles you to a hot meal, clean clothes, and a tidy house. But somehow your working wife is never entitled to those same luxuries. She goes out and works hard just to come home and work harder. If your wife stays home, then she's lazy and does nothing. But if she goes to work, you still make her job out to be less labor intensive and therefore less valuable. You want all the benefits of masculinity without the responsibility. You sell yourself as providers, but then get mad when women expect you to provide. You want to be celebrated for getting up and going to work every day, but your wife never had a choice. You can't call in sick from being a mother or take the day off from being a wife. There are no holidays or vacations, and she never gets to clock out. She carries a mental load that you could not possibly quantify. And if you're not willing to assist her with it, then don't judge her performance or what it consists.
Well, I could try to be nice with you also, but I won't. First of all, you're alone, single, and miserable. I get that part. You're hating on men, and you're bitter that you cannot get one. That's great. But maybe next time try to find a husband for yourself first, and only then talk about how it is to be in a marriage. You're talking about every woman or every man that are married, like it is the same in every relationship. Since we're generalizing, let's talk about those men that go to work, bring home the money, and the wife will bring fast food because she cannot cook to save her own life. Let's talk about the wives that won't even clean the house or do the dishes because that's so like 1950s. Let's talk about those women that will do the mailman or the next door neighbor while the husband is at work. And then they'll file for divorce because the husband is never at home. Or find an excuse that that's why she cheated because she didn't get enough attention from her husband. You want to talk about them? Yeah, I didn't think so.
You know what it's like being single, hun? When you open Instagram every weekend or Facebook, someone is either engaged, married, or they're announcing a pregnancy. And here I am with my chihuahua. Life's good.
Yep, life is good. I love my life. But I did make sure that every decision I made so far, good or bad, are decisions that I can live with. Unfortunately, no one told you that the path you're gonna follow when you're young is gonna be the path you need to stay on while you're getting older. You made a decision to follow the ideology that was pushed on you. Be a part of the hookup culture. Don't have relationships. Go through the hot girl summer every year. Spend your 20s and your 30s doing nightclubs and bars, getting wasted, and getting trained by complete strangers. Well, enjoy the life with the chihuahua, cause it's not gonna get any better. There's music playing on the background that I had to mute for obvious reasons, so I will read what she said. He ghosted me and broke my heart, so I manifested him to become obsessed with me. Oh well, if you manifested him, then in that case, he still probably won't even remember your name. Like it was not bad enough for me before on TikTok, now I seem to have landed on the wrong side. I mean, every side of TikTok is bad, but this seems to be worse. I seem to find all these lunatics with manifesting, with astrology, and some of them are actually witches, if you take their word for it. So, yay me, I guess.
Men are way too comfortable inviting women to their house, women that they don't even know, women that they've been speaking to for an hour to their house, and it's because not enough of us ladies are robbing them. Why are we not robbing these men? Or why? Why? Can we start robbing them, please? It's deserved.
Well, first of all, if you're robbing someone, you're not a lady. Second of all, is I don't leave small valuable stuff just laying around. Third is I don't fall asleep with a complete stranger in my house, so you're gonna be out the door after we've watched some Netflix and chilled. And last, I'll have your name to give to the police, I'll have your phone number to give to them. I can also outrun you, and I'm stronger than you. So I'll be holding you up from that hook in your nose like a fish until the police shows up. I hope that answered your question.
Am I in debt 30 grand to the provincial government? Yes. Do I plan on repaying it? No. What are you gonna do? Garnish my wages? I don't have a job. Put a lien on my house? I don't have a house. I don't have any assets.
Ah, okay. I bet if you look in the dictionary for the definition of strong and independent women, it's gonna show her picture or someone else's just like her. You don't have a job and you don't have your own house, so I guess you're renting. How exactly do you pay rent? I bet I know, so let me guess. You call him daddy and he's paying the rent for you. I just hope you understand that as soon as daddy stops paying rent for you and as soon as you're gonna have to get a job, they will get the money back from you, right?
So we've all done it by now. We've all gone on Instagram and we've all looked up who we know who's following Andrew Tate. And we've all either unfollowed them or spoken to them because they should be our friends. And when I asked my guy friend about why he was following him, he said, I like his tough talks, like the way he talks, like really motivates me to get like going, and that stuff really works for me. And I was like, yes, but obviously you haven't heard the horrendous things that he says about women. Second, you're not realizing that tough talk is what creates the toxic masculinity for men and is probably attributing to the reasons why men have such poor mental health. You're doing it to yourself, babes. You're doing it to yourself. Anyways, this is why we need cancel culture, because I just am a firm believer that you cannot give someone a platform if they say things about people or if they just say things in general. You're fired.
Right then, so just for some context, she's talking about Andrew Tate. Now, I don't even need to agree with everything he says, I don't, but I'll give credit where credit is due. He said he's gonna break the internet and he did. Even Dwayne Johnson used one of his quotes. What I do find hilarious is that when he said he's gonna break the internet, he meant lunatics like this one. She thinks she's all that and she thinks she can never cancel Andrew Tate. That's funny. No amount of crying on TikTok princess is gonna cancel him. He got to a point where he's untouchable. At least from people like you. When it comes to men mental health issues, I don't care if he helped 100 or 1,000. If he ever helped just one, I can get behind that. And no, he's not the root to men mental health issues. It's you and women like you. We did not bring that to ourselves. We had for years and still have to listen to you bashing men for every masculine trait we have in our bodies, calling it toxic, and we had to listen to you calling us misogynist just for speaking out or having an opinion. One more thing and we'll move on because I made this long enough. I don't know who your guy friend is, but I feel bad for him. If for no other reasons, just for him having to be around you and listen to you.
If you want to be toxic, here's a good texting tip. Disclaimer, this only works if you're not blocked. You're going to text your ex about your special spot. If it's a restaurant, ask, what was the name of that place where we got that type of food? Be very specific. If they tell you the name of the spot, say, okay, thank you so much. They'll be wondering who you're going there with, because clearly it's not them. This also makes that special spot seem a lot less special. Can't be that special if you don't remember it, right? For added bonus points, take a picture of your meal and tag the location of the restaurant. Post it on your store. Go forth and blossom, young ones.
This is the most amount of crap put together that I've heard in a 36-second video. I can understand all of you goddesses and angels wanting to be toxic because you got butthurt for Chad or Tyrone leaving you or ghosting you, but your entire video can be dismantled with just this. I don't have a special spot with none of my exes. And even if I did, what happens if it's not a restaurant? But you go ahead and blossom cause you're pushing 40. It only makes sense for you to be toxic. No one cares about you anyway.
Welcome to part 6 of things I will not allow while I'm dating this year. The minute I find myself having to ask, do I look cute? Don't you think we should see each other this weekend? Do you have any free time this month? Hey, I haven't really heard from you. So did you still want to go to that thing with your friends? You're done.
Right then, don't you think we should see each other this weekend? Do you have any free time this month? I haven't heard from you in a while. Well, I hate to be the one to say this to you, but if you need to ask those questions, it was done long time ago. Just a quick question though. Isn't that the same list you had back in 2021? Just in case you did, shouldn't you make another list maybe?
But I really don't understand how a single mom with a one-income household is supposed to survive right now.
I don't understand why all these average men are out here single when they could be coupled up helping you pay the bills, but they weren't good enough, were they? I bet they are now.
Well, obviously they are now. The only issue is they're gonna be the ones saying no. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.